How's it going, everybody? Back at it again with another Dragon Age playthrough. This is part 8 of my Dragon Age playthrough, and I'm feeling like this is probably gonna be the last one. Hopefully, I'm trying to like go through the main story as much as possible. I've been thinking about this game over the past few days, and I've been wondering about like how many possibilities there are. I mean, this is like pinnacle BioWare. I mean, straight out the gate with this game. Like the first ever Dragon Age game out the gate with all these different quests and side stories and characters you need to know. And one of the things that really caught my eye and that really wanted me to do another playthrough again, because like since after I do this playthrough, I feel like I need to go through it on my own time. And like, should I play a dwarf next? Should I wonder if I should play like a human next, you know? Because right now I'm playing an elven mage, and man, like when I was going through the game, there's just so many paths you can take, and so many characters you get to know. I didn't even like talk to or get to know Alistair or like Wynn yet. You know, the only person obviously is Liliana that I kind of have a romantic relationship with, but I didn't even get to know Morgan. I didn't even get to know Sten or whoever the Kinari is. That assassin that I rescued, that elven assassin that I rescued. I forgot his name, but I didn't even get to know him. And I'm just like charging through the main story so that I can complete the main story at least. You know, that's my main goal with this playthrough, is just to go through the main story, choose whatever options and choices that I can, maybe do some side quests here and there, but the whole point of this whole playthrough that I've been this whole journey I've been going on is so that I can complete the main story of Dragon Age, because obviously there's a lot more story that I can handle here, but yeah, let's just go on, because I want to get this Landsmeet done.
You'll be fighting for your life.
You'll be fighting Darkspawn. You'll be fighting for your life. I can't do it in no accent. Whoever's watching is probably laughing their asses off. You can't do no accent. Don't even try. All right. Is he him? Okay, there we go. Here we go. Let me save. Because it's about the ish is about to get real. It's about to get turned up in here. Yes,
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. Mm. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Let's go to Denerim now.
I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Do it.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us.
Yeah.
By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
I will never forget Ostigard, man. This guy betrayed the Grey Warden and King Kalis.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserts. Yes, that's true. I don't accept that at all.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
When does this land meet begin?
Don't
Yes.
interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
God damn. If you truly want to save this land, stand with
I should
us.
put
Yes.
my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind? Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. I prayed for your safe return. Well, what did you expect me to do? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate beginning, we can still work together. Will you hear me out?
All I want is information on how to defeat Loghain.
You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
Oh, and what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelan's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelan. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
And she signaled out, right? But aren't we planning to depose her?
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
But Alice's mother was a scullery maid. How is he better?
Thanks. I am right here, you know.
His mother was a maid, but his father was Merrick Theron, for whom we all risked our lives to win back the throne. I only wish Merrick had taken more time to instruct the lad in the politics of ruling. I did my best, but we all hoped Kaelin and Honora would secure the succession.
Maybe Alistair should marry Honora?
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Theron blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Why is it so important to put Merrick's son on the throne?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
All right.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's going to do in the Alien Age?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
All right. Where is this Honora chick? I thought it was like gonna be done. Like I thought I had all the elves, the dwarves, and the magi, the mages. I thought I was done. I thought I was like, yep, let's all have together and let's get this guy. But nope. Politics. All right. Let's see, where is everybody? Honora. Okay, cool.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I realize that my actions at Howe's estate may not have painted me in the best light.
Yep.
For that, I apologize and hope that we can start again. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Wow. All right. Why should I support you? You think you are a better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
Being a good ruler requires more than ambition. Okay, I think he would do fine, actually. It's true, he probably isn't best suited. Being a real ruler requires more than ambition.
Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
Just how do you know so much about him? A king who is a fine warrior sounds good to me. Yeah, a king who is a fine warrior sounds good to me.
Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Theron blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other. Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built.
Yeah, you don't seem to like Alistair that much.
My feelings towards Alistair have nothing to do with it. I barely know him. I simply believe that I am what this country needs. I will fight for what I believe. Would Alistair do the same? Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it.
Yeah, why should I support you?
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Erlina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. I need your support, Warden, and you will need mine.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I agree that there is much to be done before the lands meet, but don't you think plans should still be made for what will follow? I do.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the lands meet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
What happens to Logain if you are queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Justice must be done, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
Yeah, why not marry Alistair, the best of both worlds?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
Why would he agree to those terms? I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Alright, so, yeah, this is mental gymnastics here. In Dragon Age 2, he appears. Alistair appears as king. But I could be wrong.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
Do you think you could back out? I think you'd be great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Honora.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. I think it's the best compromise for peace.
Yes, I suppose you're right. The Landsmeet will probably see that too. Go ahead, then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Hey, at least he approves. He approves. He approves. I'll take that.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He agrees to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair, to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Yep, marry Alistair, you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Nope.
Then
I'm
I
good.
wish you luck, Warden.
Now it's gonna talk to the Arl Amen?
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
I think I've persuaded Alistair and Nora to marry.
What? Maker's breath. You didn't magic them, did you?
You don't sound pleased.
Pleased would hardly describe it. Shocked. I'm shocked. If you had come in here and told me they'd both sprouted wings and flown to Tevinter, I would be less stunned. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend. We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the lands meet.
Yeah, like what? What the hell am I gonna do? Okay, I guess I'll do a few side quests. I just want to continue with the main story. I just want to go on with the main story, but nope. Once one big set piece is finished, then another one happens.
See something out of place here. Someone's coming. Get away from me, you crazy knife ear!
What the heck? What was that about?
Is that a joke? Just leave me alone.
Okay.
How do you even know they're working magic?
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
There's a plague here?
You must not be from around here. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
There's magic being used. Does Chantry know?
Those mages say they're from a circle, just from another land. I have no idea if they're telling the truth, or if anyone cares. These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Hiren, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
I think I'll take a look inside this hospice. Does the guard know about this?
They have to know about it. The Hiren complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse.
All right. I think I'll go take a look inside the hospice.
They won't just let you in.
Do you have a better idea?
Well, there is another entrance in the alley. There's no crowd watching, no mages, and only one guard. You can try. Those guards mean business.
All right, so I get elf guard.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Sorry, but I need to get in here for attack. Okay. Keeping your people from their families doesn't bother you?
Look, this is how things are. I didn't make the blight or the plague or anything. I'm just trying to make a living.
How much do they pay you?
Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want?
Would you let me in the house for 6 sovereigns?
6. Sure. I never saw you, and you never saw me.
All right. Let's get inside here.
Task complete. Next.
The hell? No. Whoa, no. Here we go, yeah.
You should run while you can.
Time for some fun. Less fighting, more dying. Blast you. On.
Right. As you wish. Right. On.
Oh, well done.
Greater Lyrium potion. That's what I like to see. Through the door.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here!
Okay.
Thank you, friend.
Where's Valandrian?
They took him away already. Through the back alley. We don't know where exactly.
Alright.
You don't have to say that twice.
What happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't recognize any of them. Where are all the others?
I found this note.
Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where?
Maybe out to the front? I think why? Yeah. Have you seen them bring anything out of the hospice?
No. People go in, but they don't come out. They aren't shipping anything out of there that we've seen. They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of warehouse, staging area.
There was a key with a note.
There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back of the hospice and maybe follow the alley from there. If you find any more information, please let me know. I refuse to accept that they're all simply gone.
Alrighty. So yeah, so I guess I'll go back here. Push through this door. Oh. Prince from Boots Across You.
I'm here for you.
We need to talk. No, never mind. Broken vase. Oh, let's look at that chest.
It's done.
Okay. Chair. Chairs are arranged and someone's just sat down having dinner. Toy doll. The stuffed toy doll is belong to a companion of some child. Oh, it's too fast. I can't read it. Alright, so obviously something's fishy going on. Free sailor? What? Door here, metal door.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Just like you wanted. Enemy ahead.
Holy!
Watch out. Right away.
This should be easy enough.
You should run when you can.
You had it coming. Let's get started.
Watch out!
As you wish. Let's get started.
Ooh. No, I'm good.
What now? Just like you wanted.
All the books. Explanation of the city dwelling dwarfs. Yeah, lots of lore, lots of reading. Yeah, they can make it. I'm pretty sure there's an encyclopedia of like the lore of Dragon Age. You know, it's getting a little dark actually. Turn on the light here. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Alrighty.
Finished.
Warden,
Suck.
I am not surprised
Okay.
it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Wow. Do you really not see what Loghain has become? Yeah.
Do you mean to talk me into betraying my lord? There are not such words in all language to make that happen, Warden. Now let us end this! To arms,
Oh, great.
men!
Oh, great. Why can't I just talk things out and be on my way?
This should be easy enough.
Defend yourself!
Alright, I'm gonna summon a storm.
We must strike.
Damn it! Summon the storm! The firestorm! Alright, here we go. To the Alistair. Damn, she was tough. Alrighty, so there's that. I know that's the woman that I couldn't defeat earlier that threw me in jail. So I don't know what is up with these Loghain followers. They're not, I think they're just brainwashed. They're just misunderstood. Okay, here we go. Loghain's guard. Let's see what she got here. Ooh. I can put this on Alistair. Take all that. Alright, let's get this land meet done.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the
Sorry,
throne.
I'm just looking at my
and every
my
soul
camera
here
while I'm looking
knows it.
at my phone.
The
I'm
better
looking at, like,
question
the Twitch on my
is
phone.
who will pull the
My bad.
strings?
It looks a little bit weird.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
I'm not the one who portrayed Ferelden, bro.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
You're the one who fled the battle and left him to die.
Oh, please go on. The Landsmeet longs to hear a proper tactical analysis of Ostagar from an elf. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son, my king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Yeah, then you should atone by supporting Merrick's remaining son. Yeah. Every persuade I'm doing.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What have I done? I've protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden.
Damn.
I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
I knew the people of Ferelden would do the right thing, yeah.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once, before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Oh my god. Call off your men and we'll settle this honorably. Yes. Please, can we just talk? Can we just talk?
Then, let us end this.
I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion? It is
Yeah,
you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Guy's a mage. What the f?
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started.
Well done.
Alright. So I'm 1v1ing him. This is not good. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay.
Right.
Straighter.
Right.
Well done.
Just running and swiping.
Right.
There we go.
Let's get started.
There we go. Yeah, I think frost spells are my friend here. So I'm gonna do Cone of Cold. Yeah, oh nope, don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this. Assign to be right. Glyph of waiting, glyph of paralysis. There we go. I gotta keep my lyrium up. Get my strength up. There we go.
I'm Marek and the
There we go.
Let's get started.
There we go.
As you wish.
Get my lyrium back
Let's
up.
get started. Right.
I underestimated you,
Easy.
Warden.
Easy.
I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Of course, I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Taean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Yeah, would that even work?
What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the Deep Roads, or the Blight Lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Yep, that's all true. Everything he says is true. Yeah, this is a tough decision. Because I know if I say that Riordan had a point, we should put him through the joining, it'll upset Alistair and say, no, Logain has to die. Because like he literally abandoned King Kalen, right? And the Grey Warden Duncan, right? When he was supposed to help. So I mean, this is a really tough point at this. Well, I mean, for me personally, I don't want him to die, obviously. But if I choose this option, I probably will anger Alistair, but I'm going to choose it anyway. So let him go through the joining.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't.
Damn, so that's it. You or him. Not all of us have spotless honor, you know. Yeah, we need all the help we can get out. Damn it. Ah, man, should I just kill him? I don't know. This is tough. So it's you or him.
He's being childish. How many generals do you think Ferelden has? We can't afford to lose any of them to Alistair's tantrums if we want to survive the Blight.
Oh, but we can afford to lose a king? And the entire army that was abandoned at Ostagar? Whose tantrums cost us all that, I wonder? I didn't want to be king. I still don't. But if that's what it takes to see Logain get justice, then I'll do it. I'll take the crown.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
Wow! Oh God! All right, no man, I gotta stand by my boy Alistair. I have to. Yeah, I stand by Alistair. He'll be new king. Yeah.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora, hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Yeah, Alistair, you should be able to do this, man. I'm not doing it.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Yeah, like... I didn't want to do it. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks, man. But
So it
considering
is
what he's
decided.
done,
Alistair will take his father's
he had it
throne.
coming. He had it coming.
I have a recurring nightmare that sounds just like this.
He had it coming.
All right. Yes. I guess it's decided then.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Is that necessary, Eamon?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away.
Yeah, man.
Your Highness, would you address the landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Shut up and put it there. Just tell him what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Yo. Okay.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
And here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted... I owe that to Duncan.
Yeah, like... I didn't want to do it. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks, man. But
So it is
what he's
decided.
done,
Alistair will take his father's
he had it
throne.
coming. He had it coming.
I have a recurring nightmare that sounds just like this.
He had it coming.
All right. Yes. I guess it's decided then.
Honora, the landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Is that necessary, Eamon?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away.
Yeah, man.
Your Highness, would you address the landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Shut up and put it there. Just tell him what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Yo. Okay.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
And here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
Yeah, would you prefer I gave it to Honora?
Yes, well, no. She would have executed me, so that would have been bad. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Good. Then it's settled. Al-Eman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Yeah. All right. Alistair disapproves, obviously. Oh, whoa. What the hell happened? It's on fire. Jeez.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
Yeah, where is the Arl's army?
In the castle, I think. The Arl ordered everyone in the village evacuated there this morning, just before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Are there more Darkspawn at the castle?
By now, yes. They'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
All right, so they got here before we did.
Darkspawn, straight ahead.
Let's get started. On.
I never liked this part.
Here. There we go.
Let's get started.
That should be good. Yeah.
As you wish. On.
Yeah. Yeah, finish him off. Finish him off. Is there like any finishers with mages? I wonder.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness.
Where's Al-Eman?
He's inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send our patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
All right. Has word been sent to Denerim?
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
May her preserve us. But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Is it even possible to reach the city in time?
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
And just how are we supposed to defeat the Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
It has something to do with the taint in us, maybe.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Wow. And what happens to the Grey Warden? Yeah.
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Yo!
The Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies.
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Wow. Yeah, why is this such a secret? Why doesn't everyone know about this? Or know this?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
So it's up to the three of us to kill that thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Wow. Wow. God damn. So in order to kill the Archdemon, the Grey Warden has to pretty much absorb the soul of the Archdemon, and in doing that, kills the Grey Warden himself. Whereas the Grey Warden gets killed. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. So, man, it just sucks being a Grey Warden, I guess, if it was publicly known that you would die at the end. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It can only be one Grey Warden, but this, I don't know how many Archdemons exist, but if there's a whole flock of Archdemons and not enough Grey Wardens, then Ferelden is screwed, I have to say. But anyway, what's next? What should we do? Final battle. Let's do it. But for now you must rest. Okay, so I guess I'll find my room. Yeah, sure. I will find my room. Yeah, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to beat this, the main story at least.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Okay. I have not talked to her this whole time. Like ever since I got another person to join the party. I think it was Win or something, or someone else. I forget who. I have not talked to her ever since I got Win, or like I'm a mage myself, so I don't really need to talk to her. So this is the first time I've ever talked to her. I never talked to her at the camp at all. Okay. Is everything all right?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
This does not need to be? What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Yeah, what the hell? This is. I'm thinking this is gonna be something sexual here. Why is she here? Okay, why all the secrecy? Okay, I don't trust this.
You are a wielder of magic. Surely the mere mention of it does not stir in you the same ignorant fear that it does in others. What I speak of is old magic,
A ritual from a time long before the Circle of Magi was ever created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
Yeah, I'm not going to use blood magic just to save myself.
We have become very close, you and I.
No,
Even
we
if you
have
do
not.
not trust me,
No, we have
know
not.
that I
Sorry.
wish you no harm. Not tomorrow, and certainly not now. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer. Nothing more.
Very well. What is your plan? Fine. Speak quickly, but I promise nothing. I think I'm getting a clue as to what's gonna happen here. Okay.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So the child becomes a darkspawn.
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Wait, what? How do you know this can work? This seems random.
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Wait, I want to know more about this child, yeah.
As you wish.
Okay. Yeah, what do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist. I need to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
This is going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
This is so weird! Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
All right.
Then you have decided?
You don't think I would actually go through with this?
Why? Because of Leliana? Do you truly believe that she would condemn you or any other Grey Warden to death when it could be avoided? Consider the possibility that Riordan may not be there to make the final blow as he plans. What then? Do you run away? Do you let Alistair, the future king of Ferelden, take the blow instead? And what if he does not make it to the Archdemon either? I am glad to make this offer to you after all we have meant to each other. Certainly the act of laying together is not such a burden.
Nah, I'm good. I'll sacrifice myself.
I see. There is, of course, another option. I speak, of course, of Alistair. He is a Grey Warden just as you are, and would also serve for the ritual. The trick, of course, would be to get him to comply. To me, he would not listen, but to you, I think he just might.
You want me to send you another man?
If you will not even lay with me to save your own life, why not? I care for you and would prefer you to be the father of this child were there 100 Grey Wardens here tonight. But if you will not do it, then I must find another.
You said I would tell Alistair to do this instead.
You will advise him to do so, and because he trusts you more than he would ever trust me, he will comply. Consider the alternative. If Riordan fails, do you think Alistair will hesitate? The future king of Ferelden? He will die the hero, and you will be overshadowed. Just a Grey Warden who accompanied the king. If you would rather, consider Leliana. What do you think she would advise if she knew the life of her beloved was at risk? I think you know. You have good reasons to tell him to save his own life if you will not take part in the ritual yourself. Consider carefully.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Sorry, Morgan.
Do not let your foolish pride condemn you. No Grey Warden asked for the sacrifice that is now demanded of them, and I offer all of you a way out. Will you not reconsider?
And bring some demon spawn into the world? Yeah.
Then you are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not.
Oh, wow. Then go if that's what you want to do. Okay. Hey, I wasn't close to her. I was never talking to Morgan. I didn't know anything about Morgan. Liliana was the chick that she was more down to earth than Morgan was. Morgan just seemed to ignore all the good deeds that I've been doing, but like Liliana was like supporting all the good deeds I was doing. So yeah, if you want to go, then go. Sorry.
Fare you well, my love. Should you live past the morrow, I trust it will only be with regret.
Whoa. She can do that? Why can't I do that? Right, she's like a mage druid or something. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm not laying with her. I don't even know her. Well, I know her, but like, I'm not.
We have gathered all the
forces
that
should not make
we
sense.
can.
Man, I love the music. Holy. Hopefully, I won't get another copyright strike from listening to the music, because that's what happened.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance.
This is pretty epic, man.
We must
gonna
not
lie.
forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
God damn, man. They have to remaster this game. This is like, oh my god, if they remaster this game. Oh, man. Come on, come on. right. All right, I leveled up too. Cool.
Darkspawn on, as you wish.
Now we go into battle.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
All right. How are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
All right. Where are these generals?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
All right. Oh, you know what I'm going to take. I'm going to take Alistair, Wynn, and of course my girl Lillian. That's it. Crew right there. Yeah, the dog, Stan, and y'all can stay behind. You guys are cool, but I got my crew. So let's do it.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Ogren.
Fine. Let's just move into the blasted main event already.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
Man. Even though I never took the dog with me. Guess this is goodbye. You be good, yeah.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
He's all business. I love it.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Probably.
I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way, both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Yeah, to honor the Grey Wardens, baby.
To the honor of the Grey Wardens.
Oh man, this is... Holy... Man, not music. Gee, saving that, man. Oh, I'm definitely leveling all up. Yep. I'm doing that. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, final battle. Yeah, man. After all this time, can't wait to finally complete the game.
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I need you to fight with me, yeah.
Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
Yeah, head for safety, yeah.
Do you want to come with us? We could try.
They're breaking through!
Of
Run,
course.
all of you! Run
They
for
can
your
stay back
lives!
and shoot with your arrows. That'd be great.
In the memory of King Pip!
We defeated them.
Messenger.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
God damn. That has got to hurt. No! Oh shit. Oh man. I don't know what hurt more, that stab in the back or the fall. Probably both is pretty hurtful. Jeez. All right.
Trap right ahead.
Ooh. Thank you.
As you like.
Yes.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
What the hell?
As you wish.
This is totally not good.
As you wish. Right.
What the hell?
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Oh my god.
I need healing.
Are you kidding me?
Very well. For the Grey Warden! Off I go. Done. Done. On it. Right. Off I go. Ah! 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 All right. Very well. On it. Off I go. Done. Right. As you wish. Right.
My heal up.
Off I go.
There you go.
Very well. On it. Done. As you wish. Right. Off I go. All right.
Yes.
Very well.
God damn.
I am not quite.
That random ass dwarf is just standing there. Sandal. Oh, enchantment.
Enchantment?
Oh my god. I'm buying all of his lyrium potions. And now let's ask why Sandal is here.
Enchantment?
You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
Of course. Doesn't answer my question.
Enchantment?
Thank you, Sandal. All right, let's get to the rooftop. I knew it. All right. So it's a dragon, archdemon. God damn. Whoa. Purple fire, but the flames are not purple. Or when they're engulfed in flames, they're not purple. I don't know what I'm saying. I am screwed. Okay, here we go.
Here we go! On your guard! On.
I am here.
Make his breath!
As you wish. Let's get started.
Right.
Where now?
Right, let's get
All
started.
right.
As you wish.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough. Right, let's get started. On. As you wish.
Alright, it's almost done. Yeah, there we go. Do I feel satisfied? Kinda.
Wait. Let me. There's no need for you to die. This is my duty. I should be the one to kill it.
We're not friends, Alistair. Why sacrifice? This is my duty as much as yours. We're both Grey Wardens. I can't let you do that. If that's what you want, go ahead. And what about becoming king?
Anora can rule. I never cared about becoming king. You know that. And this right here is the best king I could be. My first and last act being to stop the blight before it really starts. No one could blame me for that, could they?
I think you would be a good king, Alistair.
Really? Because I think I would be a piss-poor king. I don't know the first thing about it. So you needn't feel guilty about letting me do this. I want to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it. No, you need to become king. You're going to do it. Mm-hmm. Whoa! Whoa! Yo!
And then it was over.
Wow.
With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered here to pay our respects to the Grey Warden that saved us all. He gave his life to destroy the Blight, a sacrifice we must never forget. It was no accident that he was there either. He was special, and each of us has had our life touched by him in some way. He even put me on this throne, despite my protests. But there was no telling him no, right? The Grey Wardens couldn't have asked for anyone finer. How do you properly honor someone like that? The Grey Wardens are building a magnificent tomb at Weishaupt, right next to Garahels. But I'd like to do something as well. Knight Commander Gregor, please step forward. Tell me, what is the situation currently with the Circle of Magi?
We have found a few surviving apprentices, but effectively the Circle has been destroyed. Unfortunate, but necessary.
I wish to see the Circle restored, but I understand the veil at the tower is too weak. That being the case, I wish a new tower built, with the Chantry's aid, and it will bear the hero's name.
A fine idea, Your Majesty.
And once the tower is built, Knight Commander, I am granting the new Circle autonomy.
What? But, Your Majesty, I think what has happened only proves...
It proves what a substantial contribution a mage can make. They have earned the chance to prove they can watch themselves, don't you agree?
Yes, Your Majesty. As you say.
Let all know that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhau, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There, they can rebuild, and hopefully live up to this example. Friends, let us hope that he has gone on to a better place, and that he knows just how thankful we are for what he has done here. He will be missed. Fare you well.
All right. That's it. That is it. All right. I love it. I love the world. Like, just some random thoughts in my head. I felt sometimes, I had to be honest, that, you know, the story itself, like the main story, there's so much there. There's so much where the story can go that I felt kind of overwhelmed at times. Like, oh my God, this story can go here, this story can go there, this story can go here, this story can go here. There's so much webs going on. And that whole thing with Morgan at the end, offering you that choice to save yourself and have like the archdemon inside the child. Maybe she would have used that child with the archdemon. I don't know where that archdemon is going to go. Maybe that archdemon is going to go inside the child and she's going to take that child somewhere and do something with it. Maybe it'll have some sort of power. I don't know. But anyway, in any case, this is by far deserves a second playthrough. It deserves one. It literally does. It literally does deserve a second playthrough. 100%. I'm happy to complete it. I'm happy to actually play through it. Some sessions were like 8 hours long. You know, apparently this is a 40+ hour game. I'm just happy to play it and complete it. Whatever decisions I made, like, I felt sometimes it was a bit long, but at other times I felt as though I could have like stayed for hundreds and hundreds of hours in the world. That's it. That's the thing. That's the kicker. That's the kicker. I could have spent literally hundreds of hours just in there, you know, exploring, reading the codex, reading whatever lore there is. I could have spent hours doing it. Hours. It's crazy. But yeah, again, this game deserves a second playthrough. 100%. When I do a second playthrough of this game, I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna play it on my own time, take my time with it. If this game gets remastered, I am buying it. And hopefully they'll overhaul it with the second Dragon Age's combat. Because I feel as though the combat in this game, it's really stiff. It's really stiff. Like in the second one, it's very fluid, right? You know, when you're attacking, it's like, you know, it's very action oriented, you know, kind of. It's not hack and slash, but you know, it's very responsive. Where in this game, it's kind of a little, you know, it's kind of a little strategic. I haven't been too strategic in this game at all. I want to spend more time in this world, but I can't. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving on, man. There's so many side quests that I didn't do, but I just want to keep going. I want to keep going with the main story, right? I just want to keep going with the main story and finish the main story so that I could finish the game, because I felt as though if I took my time with it, I would be spending like hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. But yeah, Again, this is a great start, great beginning. This is my first full RPG that I played, that I streamed. Thank you very much for watching. If you watch this on Twitch, thank you very much. And or if you're going to be watching this on YouTube, I'll be posting an abridged type of version on YouTube when I get a decent laptop. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Again, this was my very first playthrough. A lot of hiccups, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that I could have done that I didn't do, and I just went along through it as best I can. But anyway, thank you very much for watching.